Okay, I'm back. I don't know if you even noticed that I haven't been anywhere, but the last live type video I did was Thanksgiving, the one that said Thanksgiving chat. And in that video, if you watched it, you'll notice that I looked very healthy and happy and wonderful. Well, I don't mean I looked wonderful. I just was in a good mood. That night, after my husband got home with my in-laws, we had dinner and everything. Well, that night we went upstairs. We sleep up in the guest room when they're here, and we went upstairs. And at the same time, in unison, we both said, "I don't feel so good." We thought that's weird. And then by the next day, we were both so sick. So the Tuesday before Thanksgiving, we got sick. I'm still not 100%, but this is the first time I've really been able to do a video because I was coughing and it was just horrible. So that's just a little reason that I haven't been anywhere. I did put 2 other videos up, but those were pre-recorded, if you know what I mean, before Thanksgiving. And I just had them sitting on my desktop and I thought, I'll just put these up. But anyway, okay, I'm still sick. I hope I'm better by Christmas. I will be so mad if I'm not. Okay, I am back on my series, What I Wish I Would Have Known. And I'm going to go ahead and try to get through these before Christmas because I have something so exciting planned for January. You're going to love it. You are going to love it. And I hope you'll do it with me. And yeah, so be watching for that. I'm going to do all these and everything and Christmas stuff. And then I'm going to do my Christmas haul after Christmas because I love Christmas hauls. I did one last year and it was fun. And I'm going to do my Christmas haul. And then I'm going to start the new thing probably January 2nd, 3rd, 4th. I'm not going to start it on the 1st, but a 2nd, 3rd, or 4th. And it's not New Year's resolutions, but I'm going to call it revamp. I am revamping everything. And if you're interested in revamping your life, maybe you want to join me because I think it'll be fun to do with accountability, a little bit of accountability, okay? So back to my series, What I Wish I Would Have Known. Now, I did high school and I did dating, and now I was going to do my 20s, but I got married at 21, and I had my first child at 24 and my second child at 28. So my 20s were wrapped up in that kind of a thing. So I'm just going to divide it up like that. So first I'm going to do what I wish I would have known when I was newly married. Okay, there's so many things I wish I would have known. So many things that I wish I would have had the forethought to do, and I didn't because I don't know why. I just was immature. Well, immaturity is the main thing. That's what was wrong with me. And I'm still immature, don't get me wrong, but you know. Okay. The things I wish I would have known and done differently is number 1, first and foremost, I wish I would have known that I didn't have to always be right with my husband. I thought I had to be right about everything. And mainly I thought he had to agree with me on everything. And my hair is making me weird. Anyway, I had to be right on everything. And you know, you've heard this saying, pick your battles with your teenagers or whatever. Oh my gosh, I wish I would have picked my battles with my husband because of me, we got in this pattern of arguing about the stupidest stuff. And I didn't even realize we were doing it until the day I stopped doing it. And we still argue now at times, but it's like 90% less. Now, when we get around my family, for some reason we argue again. I don't know. But when we're alone together here or just with my little family that lives here, we don't hardly ever argue anymore. And it's such a relief. It's so nice. It's so peaceful. And most of the stuff we argued about didn't matter anyway. And I'm thinking of an argument we had the other day. Anyway, but really, I wish that is the main thing I wish I would have known, that it's not pick your battles. Don't argue about stupid things. It's not worth it. And it just brings discourse and I don't know, it just gives your home just a feeling of not peaceful. What's the word? Discourse, I guess, would be the word. Okay, number 2, I wish I would have listened more. Listen. I won't say most men. My husband is quiet, and my husband is, when he speaks, I need to listen because it usually means he's been thinking about it for a while or something, because he just hates people like me that fills all the dead airspace with talking. Um, Although my daughter, my senior, has taken that spot away from me totally. She owns it now. Anyway, she talks all the time. It's hilarious. But okay, I wish I would have listened more, shown him more respect when we were first married. And I don't know why I didn't do these things. And it bugs me now. I guess it's just growing and maturing, a little bit. Um, oh, something else I wish I would have done, and I think I did this to some extent, um, is work really hard on uh, bringing both sides of the family's traditions together. Okay. Now, as the woman, I was a housewife. I have been almost the entire time we've been married. I don't know if you call it housewife, homemaker, mom, wife, though, is what I'm talking about. Um, Now I forgot what I was saying. Oh, bringing, as a housewife, you're kind of doing the planning of Christmas and the planning of Thanksgiving and everything. Most women do that, whether you work or not. But I wish I would have respected some of his traditions more. And like one thing I can think of that's so stupid. Okay, in my family, we did not have mashed potatoes at Thanksgiving because we had sweet potatoes and we had dressing and we had rolls and we had a lot of starch. Okay, is what I'm telling you. A lot of starch on the Thanksgiving table. And when he said he had mashed potatoes, I'm like, that's so weird. Well, that's not weird. But I acted like that was so weird for so long. Why didn't I just make the mashed potatoes? We have them now every year. It doesn't matter. And you know what? Everybody puts them on their plate because they're fantastic. Because my husband makes the best mashed potatoes. But it's just stupid things like that. I just ignored it. And I probably sound like a horrible person to y'all, but I'm telling you what I wish I would have known and done back then. So I wish I would have included more of the things he did as a kid and listened more about those things and maybe gone to his mother and gotten the recipe for certain things, although I have tried that and she doesn't remember some of them, but things that he remembers. But I don't know, there's a military guy walking through my yard. Oh, I guess it's just a guy doing the grass in military fatigues. I don't know. But I thought, oh my gosh, are we being invaded? Okay, so newly married. What else do I wish I would have known? I think our first couple years were the hardest. And I'm trying to remember why they were the hardest. I don't remember, but I do know now that as I look back, they were some of the hardest years. I guess when you take two completely different people, and you put them together overnight, you're just together and you're married and you're in this for life. I don't know. Maybe that's why you kind of fight for your rights in the beginning, because now I will say this too. I have friends that have done the opposite. They don't ever give their opinion. They don't ever argue, and but they're burying a lot of things. So I don't think that's good either, but I certainly think there's a way to approach everything with kindness and love and being a little more soft-spoken than probably I was. And yeah, this guy in the fatigues is bugging me. Yeah, those things are, I think, can be done. And so if you're newly married or if you're in the middle of your marriage and you're hearing things that you're doing, maybe you could try to tweak it a little bit. And I guarantee you, if you quit arguing, oh my gosh, your whole life will change. It's wonderful. So, and if you don't argue, kudos for you. I am impressed. And maybe it's just my personality. I don't know. So that's the end of what I wish I would have known when I was newly married. And I'm going to sit right here and tape the next couple because I have an opportunity to do that. So I'm going to be in this dress a bunch of times. So that's that. So I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you'll watch the rest of my series. Thanks. Bye.